Week 8 recap. We're going to do the incentive check. Um, and then we also have an interview with USC finally. It's been a while since we've interviewed USC. Incentive check. So we doing our homework. As far as guys that didn't play, I do have information on some guys. So let's see. Colorado, we had that game. Sim, Texas Tech was at a bachelor's party, so he won't be back until sometime later on. Auburn, I think Auburn is already. Let's see. Auburn. Yep. Auburn is already ineligible, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure. Okay, so Auburn, trying to find them now. Auburn. Yeah, Auburn is already ineligible. Then South Carolina and Oklahoma. This game here, just doing a quick incentive check. Okay, Oklahoma's ineligible, so we're not really worrying about that. Then I was already informed about South Carolina. Um, Anything else? Florida State. He already reminded me that he wasn't going to be able to play. SMU and Clemson. Um, I think that game just got sim. Those guys wasn't able to play. All right, so everybody is in the clear again. So let's take a look at the recap. Hope you guys having an amazing Saturday. Everybody's on their parties and vacations. So hope you guys enjoy it and be safe. I'll be taking mine next month. I definitely need it. All right, we got Notre Dame and USC. Now we're not gonna look at this statistics because this game was actually simmed. First game it was 24-7 and then it desynced. But Notre Dame was already up, I think, like 24-7. So uh, we ain't really gonna worry about that. But we was gonna see what USC has to say about that loss. So let's take a listen.
Well, Stephen, I mean, as you alluded to, the very first game, 24-7, very lopsided. Got to the fourth quarter, knocked out, Heisman hopeful, Jeremiah Love, and, a desync happened. So we decided to play the first quarter, and, you know, USC put up 14, kept Notre Dame off the board. Final score of that game is 21-24. We ended up losing by a field goal in which we missed in the last game, and a field goal in which uh, he made in the first game. Um, overall, as far as the recruiting goes, you know, we're gonna get players, new high school players. They're gonna come in. We're gonna get guys from the transfer portal. Um, you know, I don't feel like we're not quite there per se. I mean, it's just all about execution on offense, executing on defense, keeping people off the boards. I mean, none of these guys are, the two losses that we lost to. I mean, it's not like, you know, we lost to, multiple champions. I mean, Beerman is a champion in his own right. I do believe he won in NCAA 25, but Michigan, the guy Evan, yeah. So yeah, man. I mean, we just gonna lace up our cleats, shine up our visors, go out there and potentially, try to come back with some dubs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, year one is pretty much, touchy feely, and we'll see where it's at. We'll try to increase our prestige. We'll try to get to the playoffs, but if it's not possible, it's just not possible. But I tell you what, year two, yeah, we'll see. So, I mean, all that jibber jabber that you was talking about, we ain't ready and we ain't this, we ain't that. Listen, man, the only thing I gotta say to the league is if you ain't playing more than 4 user games in this season, don't put my name in your fucking mouth. Ciao, Manchegano.
So that was USC right there, man, being Yungmanting. Complete dominance. Did lose by a field goal, so they actually played the full game, but we're going to keep this thing rolling as we usually do. Ohio State defeated Iowa 48-13. Alabama defeated Tennessee 45-17. LSU defeated Vanderbilt 40-15. We had user Washington and Michigan. Michigan is ineligible. Washington, I think they're still hanging on, but they lost this game 24-28. First half, it was 7-7. And then in that second half, it got interesting. Washington came out. They went up 21 to potentially 7, 21-14 in the third quarter. But overall, and then they also won in the turnover battle. Taking a look at the statistics, Bryce Underwood threw 3 TDs, 343 yards, only 1 sack. He's been playing great. We got the week. I'm seeing definitely that trend of improvement. Then you take a look at Washington. They did their thing as well. This wide receiver Denzel Boston, 2 total TDs, 8 receptions. So I mean, they ran the ball well, 103 yards by the senior. Quarterback played great. This was a complete shootout. If we're being honest. Um, Texas A&M defeated Arkansas 28-14. Then we had Texas and Kentucky. Texas win 38-10. Miami lost to Louisville. First CPU upset this week, 45-31. Then we had user Georgia and Ole Miss. Georgia won this game 45-25. I didn't get a chance to interview these guys. It's been a very, very busy week covering the Cleveland Browns training camp, so I haven't been able to really get much interviews. But we're taking a look at the turnovers. It's 3-2. 3 turnovers. It's hard to win a game, especially against a team like Georgia. 3 TDs, 289, only 1 interception. And then Austin Simmons, he threw 3 interceptions. He had a pretty decent game if he would have been able to limit the turnovers. 100-yard receiver. Georgia also had a 100-yard receiver. They played great defense. I mean, we know Georgia's built off of defense, that Kirby Smart defense. So overall, Georgia played a clean game, and they won that one. UCF wins 35-31. Duke wins against Georgia Tech 31-17. Penn State beats FCS East 52-6. Oregon beats Illinois 24-19. Then you got Mississippi State fell to Florida 55-20. Then we had user Kansas State and Arizona State. Once again, I said before, I didn't get it many interviews this week. Taking a look at the turnovers, it was 3-0. Arizona State turned the ball over 3 times. Kansas State didn't turn it over any, and they still only lost by 3 points. So that tells you that Arizona State, if you limit the turnovers, you probably will win this game. Kansas State, as I said before, didn't turn the ball over. Dylan Edwards, he had 110 yards, 1 TD. Arizona State couldn't get much going in the run game. That they did get it going in the pass game. Kanye Udo, I've been seeing his name a lot. He's one of the Heisman finalists. well, and then in the race. And then Jaron Hamilton. Kansas State has not really much going in the pass game. So overall, man, I think that it was very, very good. We did the incentive check. So let's take a look at the college football top 25. We got Georgia, Clemson, Penn State, Kansas State, Florida, Alabama, Texas, SMU, LSU, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Michigan, Arizona State, Colorado, Ohio State, Nebraska, Florida State, Texas Tech, Navy, South Carolina, Oregon, North Carolina, UCF, Washington, and USC. Taking a look at the players of the week, we had Ty Bennyfield, 5 tackles, 1 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, 1 TD. Then we also had the Heisman leader, Nicholas Singleton, and this is probably taxed his Heisman right here. If he stays healthy and don't go down with the injury, 25 carries, 191 rushing yards, 7.6 average, 5 rushing TDs, 6 receptions, 52 receiving yards, 8.7 average. Definitely puts him in the front runner and keeps him in the front runner. Actually, not puts him there because he's already was there. Although it said it didn't change, but it shouldn't because he still was number one the last 3 weeks. Jeremiah Love, Kanye Udo all remain in the same positions. Then you got Nate Frazier moved into the top 5, and Kevin Jennings moved in the top 5 as well. Taking a look at the standings, as we did have some upsets this week. ACC, you got Clemson, Florida State, Duke, SMU, Virginia Tech, as well as Louisville. Louisville won a big game against Miami, the computer. American, you got Navy, North Texas, UAB. Big 12, you got Kansas State, Colorado, UCF, Texas Tech, Arizona State, all fighting it out right now. We play Houston, so we got to watch the computer game. Big 10 right now, you got Penn State, Nebraska, Michigan, Ohio State, Michigan State, Minnesota. USC is on the edge. USC needs some outside help for them to get back in, but it's looking like Penn State and Nebraska is going to be the two that's going to fight for that conference. CUSA, you got Florida International, Jacksonville State. FBS Independence, you got Notre Dame. In the MAC, you got Miami University, Ohio, Central Michigan, UMass. MWC, you got Boise State, Hawaii, UNLV. Pac-12, you still got the same 2 teams. SEC, man, that's where it gets tricky. You got Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Bama, LSU, Texas A&M, and Texas. These teams need an outside help. They need South Carolina, Florida. There's just a lot of stuff that needs to go on. If Georgia happens to lose a game this season, it's going to open up this conference. It's going to open it back up. But right now they've been rolling. They've been finding a way to win games, although they shown some weaknesses, but they're finding ways to still get the job done. In the Sun Belt, you got South Alabama, Texas State, UL, Monroe, James Madison, and so on. Taking a look at the recruiting, we finished our recruiting. We don't want to show nothing. It's crunch time now. Georgia right now still number 1, 6.5 stars. Then you got Penn State, Bama, Michigan, Florida, North Carolina, UCLA, LSU, Washington, and Nebraska in the top 10. Texas A&M fell out of the top 10. Notre Dame, Oklahoma, SMU, USC. USC spoke about bringing in some young guys. Let's see what they have. They have a quarterback, Jahil Hardrick. We already looked at his players, but he did sign as of late 2 3 stars, 1 wheel and 1 quarterback. So it looks like USC is going heavy on quarterbacks. So it's interesting to see if they're going to replace one of their quarterbacks next season. Taking a look at the games of the week. Texas A&M and LSU. I'm going LSU, no hesitation. It's going to be too much of a hostile environment for Texas A&M to go into LSU and Death Valley and come out victorious. Texas A&M haven't shown that they can win the very, very big games as of yet. And I just can't see them winning this matchup, but I could be wrong. But I'm going to take LSU. Alabama and South Carolina. I'm going to take Bama in this one. I do think Bama can go on the road and get a steal from South Carolina. Michigan and Michigan State rivalry matchup right here. Michigan has been rolling. They've been winning big games. I know USC been taking shots at Michigan, but they know how to find a way to win. So I'm gonna take Michigan. Houston and Arizona State. Oh, we played Houston. I gotta look again, but I'm gonna take Arizona State in this one. Well, we play Utah. Okay. Yep. So we've been having it good, man. We playing computer games. I love it, and we play one user, but overall, man, we've been playing games where it's just been a computer. So I ain't complaining. Short video, man. We'll be back here after this week. A lot of big games. So we're gonna have way more interviews for the next week. Peace.